championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Takes the handoff again.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
It's 3rd down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Quick throw over the middle. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for 1st down and goal. And the Sun Devils looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So getting nothing in 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Game makes it second and medium. He'll ride the back again here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. And on the carry, he's heading left. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. They continue to pound away on the ground. Makes up 1st and 10. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. He's brought down out at the 46.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the runner takes off to his right. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Fights through the tackle. The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they have had over the years.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Back to pass. It's Barnett. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the 1st down, but man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
There's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. On the move now. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Turns it loose downfield. And it's caught wide open with room to run. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Throws it to the right. He's wide open. Look out.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Barnett looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep to the right side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he boots it high into the air. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
To throw, it's Barnett. Quick throw to the left. The sure hands. It's Clark. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they jump on top here in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They'll run it here. Breaking tackles. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The receiver makes the catch. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. It's a great throw by the junior QB, not afraid to air it out.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. The defense has got it. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? The 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. When his linebacker's been hitting people all day, he finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on a football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And the returner will be brought down. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Press coverage now from the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Sun Devils will line up to kick it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Ball fielded at the 45. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. He gets loose. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. He can go. Past the 50. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Sun Devils. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on them, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the two-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. This is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pick six in the last one. Football comes out. Ball scooped up on the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
The one thing they couldn't afford to do, holding on to this tight lead and so close to icing it, is to fumble it away. Now, it's game on.
Offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Now here's the toss play. First down, looking for more now. Touchdown, ASU. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last possession, they bumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive, and they bounced back from that right away. Great screen. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. A short completion with the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's bringing it back. Past the 20. Touchdown, Arizona State. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Well, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Try here for the extra point. Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, what a grab! And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Ohio State. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. And this is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal during the late stages. Now, before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Working clock with the ground game. Breaking free at the 35. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win?
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W.
On third down, he drops to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Going absolutely nowhere, be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win?
And now the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win?
Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. A huge stop at this stage of the game.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And the Sun Devils will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down.
Lets it go quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the open. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here.
What an amazing amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.